Basically, we're a direct mail house. We'll take your list from start to finish. We'll get it all prepared for the post office for the automation process. And then behind us, we'll actually be able to fold it, insert it, seal it, meter. Just like the old days, they used to say the lickum and stickum business, and then we actually get it processed all the way to the post office.
Bill, the company used to be called Mini Mailers, and then you changed the name. How come?
Well, after 19 years, and after having so many of our customers ask us why the word mini, especially after having toured the facility, they realized that said there's got to be something else to this word mini, and we don't want to be mistaken for, let's say, a small mailboxes, etc. So we just wanted to remove the emphasis off the word mini, because we're no longer mini after 150 employees and 2 full-blown facilities.
Now, you had a little bit of a nest egg when you first got into this. How much and how did you get it?
Well, during the time I was working for the Ralph & Parsons Company, I worked there for 13 years, and my last 3 years were actually physically located in Saudi Arabia, where I was able to save some money. Well, the initial investment was approximately about $100,000 that I had in cash put aside. In addition to that, I also had a couple of homes, of which I was able to sell one of them if need be. And basically, that was just what I used for capital to get the business started.
You know, Bill, some people might call you the king of junk mail. Considering the stigma, why is direct mail still effective?
Well, first of all, it's still by far the most cost-effective way to be able to advertise or market your business. It is number 2 now behind television. And today, I think most people will ask whether or not the email is eventually going to be something that we should also be worried about. And one actually just complements the other. So it's definitely strong, and it's going to actually even get stronger.
Give us a sense of what the standard response rate is today.
Well, the old standard response rate that people talk about is 3% is considered good. But now with our new digital capabilities and being able to offer one-to-one marketing, we could start seeing, it's not unrealistic to start seeing that response can now even jump up to 300% someday.
Now, Bill, your company involves time-sensitive deadlines. What happens when you miss one, and how do you deal with the stress?
Easy, I just jump on my bike. Oh, a bad day would be when you have over 50 jobs that all have to drop on the same day. And it comes to reality at the end of the day where we're starting to notice that maybe a couple of them may not make it. The difficult part about this whole thing is having to call the customer up front and let them know, is there any possibility that we could delay it 1 day or so? And it's unfortunate, but it's a very embarrassing thing for us to have to call them and let them know.
What would you say is the most challenging aspect of what you do?
I would have to say it could be difficult with personnel. You know, it's always something you always want to take care of everybody, and at the same time, once you get up to about 150 employees, you're going to deal with personalities, you're going to deal with several issues, and that seems to take quite a bit of my time now, is just making sure that everybody's happy.
Now, I understand that you've developed a semi-partnership with the post office. Tell us about that.
Some people refer to us as a partner of the post office because we are the last step in a direct mail campaign where we do all the processing, we do all the automation, and basically we do the preparation for the post office prior to it being delivered to the USPS.
You know, Bill, I think you've worked so hard and you've done so well. What motivates you to keep building and growing this company?
First of all, the mailing industry is interesting enough as it is, and we continue to grow. That's one reason. Second of all, we also have new technology coming in, which is our digital capabilities, which actually has made this so interesting. And now opening up a 3rd facility and seeing all these changes take place is just actually something that is, we look forward to wanting to see this through. And as long as we have this new technology coming in, it's actually very enjoyable.
Ultimately, what's your vision for the future of the business?
First of all, I'd like to be able to see the digital side expand. Our direct mail is pretty much set in place. We're always going to be fine-tuning it, but I would say digital and the expansion of the digital capabilities is where we're going to be looking forward to the next at least 5 to 10 years.